by road from London to Singapore. More than 18,000 miles by Land Rover. The Oxford and Cambridge Far Eastern expedition set up a new record. And not only a record of enormous distances, but of a journey through every kind of terrain that Europe, the Middle East and Asia could offer. Normal 86-inch wheelbase Land Rover station wagons, painted dark blue and light blue in friendly rivalry, with 50-gallon extra fuel tanks built in. Smooth going on the German Autobahn between Stuttgart and Munich. Road surfaces they will look back on with envy long before they have left behind the soil of Europe. In Greece, for instance, east of Salonika, and still well within the boundaries of Europe, the Land Rovers and their crews already have a taste of rough riding under a hot sun. Onward from Damascus for the 600-mile desert crossing to Baghdad. And for company, one of the incredibly tough Nayan buses, which follow the pipeline route from Syria to the capital city of Iraq. The Land Rovers are loaded aboard country boats to make the crossing and drift a little downstream till they come to a road on the far side. The road that will carry them on towards Darjeeling and Burma. Bridges, once built to take an army but now rotting, must be tested inch by inch before being entrusted with the Oxford and Cambridge Land Rovers. Not all the bridges have stood the test of time on this unused road. No wonder it takes a couple of hours to travel 15 miles. Still following lonely, dusty, treacherous highways which would break the hearts of a good many modern vehicles. Here, the Land Rovers met their first elephant bridge, which is something of a special driving test, requiring not only a good eye, but an iron nerve. From the picking up of the escort in Malaya, the journey down to Singapore itself begins to take on the semblance of a triumph, a true triumph of friendly rivals. In Singapore, they get the welcome they deserve as the first motorists to have driven across this great overland route, a journey which was a triumph for rover engineering. These sturdy Oxford and Cambridge vehicles were examined by the Rover organization on their return, and it was found that the engines were still perfectly sound in every respect. Not a bit the worse for this toughest of endurance tests. 18,000 miles, London to Singapore.